After you turn your machine on, you have a choice. You can either use our manual controller or the wireless controller. The manual controller, which sits on the back side of the machine, is wired to the machine. The wireless controller is wireless, and you can walk around anywhere on the field within sight of the machine. We're going to start with the manual controller and operate it and show some of the features of the manual controller. So after I turn the machine on, I need to touch the throw start button, and that'll initialize the machine. You'll see the machine home to the right, to the left, and then point straight up. At this time, it's being controlled by the wheel speed, which is right now the top wheel speed. I just turned it to 0 on both the top and bottom wheel. And now when I adjust that, you'll see the top wheel spin up and also the bottom wheel spin up. Now, there's also 4 direction buttons. And so when I push the down button, left, right, and then up, that should control the head of your machine. And you can do this at any time while you're in the manual mode. This manual and auto switch alternates between manual mode and auto mode. So literally, as I point the machine to where I want to throw the ball, I then can locate where I want to go, set the wheel speed accordingly, and then hit the red throw button. And you'll notice that when I throw the ball, I'm going to get a yellow, white, and then the ball will be thrown. That's normal. That's our launch sequence. And when I throw the ball, you'll see yellow, white, and then the ball's fired. That time between the launch, pressing the launch button or the throw button, and the ball being thrown is 0.8 seconds. So you'll see 0.4, 0.4, and then the ball. We'll do it one more time just to show you. So at this point, you can hear the compressor that turned on the machine. The compressor actually fills up a tank of air that is powering the balls to be pushed into the spinning wheels. Throughout the use of your machine, the compressor, as you just heard turn off, will go from 80 to 100 pounds of pressure. And so as you're using the machine, the pressure will go down until it gets to 80. The compressor will come on, and then when it gets to 100, it'll turn off. And it'll sound like air brakes on a bus. Now, that's normal operation, and you'll hear it throughout the time you're using the machine. You want to make sure that you never turn the machine off while it's in the middle of that compressor cycle. And so, as you're using the machine, you could be throwing balls. It'll feed balls into your machine, throw another one, and you could throw anywhere from 5 to 10 to 15 balls before the next time you'll hear the compressor. And you'll notice as it's feeding balls into the machine, there's a throwing mechanism up at the top of your machine that has a switch. It tells the machine to feed the ball up to the throwing mechanism. And as you throw a ball, the piston throws the ball out, the motor pushes the next ball into position, and then it's ready to throw. And as you do that, you'll again start using air out of the tank. You hear the compressor coming back on, and it'll fill up that tank from 80 to 100 pounds of pressure. Once you get to 100 pounds, you'll hear that release, that air pressure, and then you'll know that the cycle is complete, as it just did.